and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. Today we have our speaker, Mr. R. Vivekanandan, co-founder, Master Academy. Welcome you, sir. On behalf of Department of Mechanical Engineering, St. Joseph Institute of Technology and Innovation Cell, we welcome you all for this webinar, Opportunities for Mechanical Engineers at Public Sectors. Now I request our beloved head of the department, Professor Dr. K. Arun Vasandageethan, sir, to give away the welcome address.
On behalf of St. Joseph Institute of Technology, Department of Mechanical Engineering and our Innovation Cell, I welcome all for this webinar titled Opportunities for Mechanical Engineers at Public Sectors, presented by Mr. R. Vivekanandan, co-founder, Masters Academy. I welcome and thank Mr. R. Vivekanandan for accepting our offer in a short notice. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. My pleasure. Thank you.
Out of the most popular engineering streams, mechanical engineering is not only the oldest, but but is also considered as the mother of all branches. Technically speaking, the responsibilities of the mechanical engineers have been increased beyond its boundaries. The modern day mechanical engineers are focusing on many new areas that include biomedical applications, nanotechnology, and environmental conservation. Engineering graduates seeking mechanical engineering jobs in government sector have plenty of employment opportunity under various government and associated departments. There are ample of career opportunities or even options available after graduating with a mechanical engineering degree. As a mechanical engineering graduate, candidates having or might have or will have definitely opportunities to join various government departments, ministries, public sector units, etc. on posts of executive engineer, faculty in government engineering colleges, apprentice, technician, and other. Most of the candidates aim for a job in the government sector while pursuing mechanical engineering. One will find many opportunities in the public sector companies. Most of the public sector companies recruit candidates based on their GATE score. Some of the top public sector undertaking companies which hire a large number of mechanical engineers are Indian Space Research Organization, Baba Atomic Research Center, National Thermal Power Corporation Limited, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, Bharat Heavy Electricals. Some of the other best government jobs that a mechanical engineer can get into are working at Defense, Army, Air Force, Navy, appearing for engineering service, staff selection commission exams, railway, Indian railway exams, even in railway, starting from JE to railway division engineer and so. Then UPSC, our Union Public Service Commission. There are many job profiles in UPSC for which a mechanical engineer is eligible for. Then comes our State Public Service Commission jobs. These are very good as far as I'm concerned. If you like to work in your home state or in any local region, then we can opt for this State Public Service Commission jobs. So there are so many opportunities available for a mechanical engineer. So it is our responsibility. It is a student's responsibility to understand what are the available opportunities we have And it is our responsibility that we work towards achieving these opportunities. I hope this webinar will throw lights on the opportunities what mechanical engineers have further, other than the one what I have stated and more in detail, I suppose. I hope you all will enjoy the upcoming session with us. I warmly welcome you all again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I feel extremely honored to introduce the chief guest, Mr. Vivekanandan Raghunathan, co-founder of Masters Academy, educator in Unacademy Mechanical Engineering. He has 8 years of teaching experience and published 3 Indian patents. He has cleared GATE in 2013, Mechanical Engineering. He holds Elite certification in NPTEL, WIPCO Intellectual Property, and Coursera. He is handling offline coaching for the GATE since 2013. He has cleared TRB lecturer post in mechanical engineering, and he is also a former IOBN. He has also cleared AFCAT exam. He has received an award from Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology for innovative project. He is a very enthusiastic person in teaching and always open-minded to support the student community. Today, we are privileged to have an opportunity to listen to him. On the behalf of all the gathering, I welcome you, sir, and I request you to now take forward the session.
Thank you, sir. The pleasure is mine. Hello, everyone. Very good morning, and thanks to St. Joseph's Groups of Institution for providing this opportunity. And I thank our beloved HOD, Dr. Arun Vasanta Giran sir, and Mr. P. Krishna Kumar sir for this wonderful opportunity to deliver an session with the students from St. Joseph's Groups of Institutions and other students from other colleges probably. So guys, a few words about me. I think it's already I was being very beautifully introduced by Mr. Krishna Kumar sir, but few things that I want to make a very clear note of it to all of you, and I will just go through them. I will just take this sheet and you can see mine. I hope you guys are able to watch my presentation. So we are right now on this sheet. I will be presenting very important line that right. So guys, the typical things that I want to say about my time scale, how I was, what I was so far. The very important point is after clearing IBPS in my 12-13, I was working in IOB. So I was a former IOBN. I was talking about Indian Overseas Bank. Someone, gets an idea, sir, what about you playing an important role in our session right now being, giving the opportunities of mechanical engineering. Please understand, I was there and I just left the job out of my passion to pursue my interest in teaching the students. So just left out the government job for one reason, that serve the society. So that put me into a connection of clearing all the AFCAT examinations. But in medicals, it was completely different, to be very frank, what I was going through. Okay, but clearing the examinations was, easy going for me. In case of IOB, it's all in the first start of my students, because the way I prepared in my 3rd to final year in my college on the aptitude and the mathematics and the core paper really helped me to come up well in my preparations for any competitive examinations, right? So there, the general aptitude knowledge was really helping me out in IOB or AFCAT. Okay, then since I was planning to be part of the society by serving the country, which was not happening because of some medical reasons with my eyes situations and stuff. So I closely moved on to, getting into GATE, completed my MTech, then I was clearing this examination, TRB, Teacher Recruitment Board, to become a lecturer in the government college, okay, for mechanical engineering. So now my objective is very clear: teach the students, make them learn. So by making the students community come up, I'm serving the society. So my objective, which was planned over here, is still remaining in practice over here, right? And being the co-founder of Masters Academy, I would very much happily say every day, almost other than my sleeping time, it's more with the communicating with my students always. So maybe in my offline classes, maybe on online classes in an academy, or it is over a phone call for any student planning for their career opportunities. I'm basically from yeah, not so well educated family being the first degree holder. Why I want to say this? This was the intention in focusing myself into these categories. Become a teacher, become an educator, teach the students, make them understand. Okay, this is all about me, sir. So thank you for that. So I would like to come back to the content. So opportunities for mechanical engineers at public sector, rightly said by our head of the department. He has beautifully listed all the opportunities that is available. So let me give you more insight with a presentation rather. Sir has given you all the details. I was really happy to hear it from sir when students should be motivated in such a way, and he has all kinds of supports for you guys. So that is why this session is happening right now. So please look at this and along with Krishna Kumar sir. Right. So for you guys, going with the title, first of all, opportunities for mechanical engineers and public sectors, let us go slowly. But before that, this is the question for you guys. I'm having the chat box quite opened in my mobile phone now. I would like to see your messages for this line. A dream job is, you don't say about the companies, okay? You don't say the name of the company. What is a dream job for you? See, you be very casual. I will use some movie dialogues then and there in Tamil, I'm a Tamil dan Tambi. So I want to make the presentation so professional, so I'm going with the English, because tomorrow you go and attend an interview, it's all going to be in English. Even it's going to be from North India, right? Anybody comes there and asks you questions, it will be in English only. Pan India, it will be English. So can I have some message, things like a dream job is dash. No, you guys can say like, yeah, fulfill my destiny, Muhammad. Thank you, sir. I want to become an UPSC officer. Superb. Okay. Sir, I want an answer similar to Mohammed here. Maybe Sagnik, Saravanan, Ilango. Could you rephrase your messages? A dream job is dash when it says like, fulfill my destinies. I want to connect it like that. Be very crazy. Be very creative. Be very outspoken here. I said I don't want the company names to be listed here or your designation. I don't want your designation to be the dream job. I don't want your expected company to be a dream job. Satisfying one, live happily in that case. It should be up to my satisfaction, which makes me feel settled in my life, obviously. Superb. It was nice from you guys. Which makes me feel settled, do what I love. Superb. Bharati Nathan. Naveen, superb, sir. Jagan, Saravanan, nice. Thank you for repeating your message here, Saravanan. Work for the society. And high five to you, sir, actually, Saravanan. Thank you. So, imaginations to real to get more salary and settle. So, you are very frank, Srinivasan. Perfect, sir. From your heart, you say. Having loads and loads of money. Abde Billa dialogue solra mari illaya. Below me, there should be 4 people. Below the 4 people, there should be 40 members. Right, Vinod? So, thank you for that. And a wholehearted work. Right? Nityananda, superb. Okay, so thank you so much for the messages. So far, what I have heard, guys, you are very clear on this role. Everyone who shared your messages, I think you can, go into others' message and see. Yes, doesn't it make me a part of my dream jobs category? Yes. For us, getting settled, serving the society, like what even I'm planning for is, that is where you get these kinds of term as a dream job, where I really get into. So for those kind of a category, if you guys feel, please understand, there could be a dream job in any possible way. Becoming an entrepreneur, it could be a dream job. That you get enough money, you get enough popularity and things. You become part of a core company, an Ashok Leyland, a Caterpillar, an L&T, a Michelin or whatever, and still you say the profile what the company owns is what you match for yourself, and stay you are dream job. And you say about the designations. Yes, I want to become a graphical designer. I want to become a design engineer, and I want to become an administrative officer. Designation wise, if you say yes, there are a dream job. But my dear students, if I want to tell, connecting to this session, a dream job is if you have a point connecting it with a PSU, a government job, where all the terms that you say, like settle in my life, get money, enough money, get popularity, and get that that respect from all, right? Automatically, you are coming into the category of the opportunities that you should know that are available for a mechanical engineers in PSUs. So let me take you through all the possible opportunities for you guys. Guys, this is very important. This is for all the mechanical engineers. You can take a screenshot of it if required. Okay. Please look at this. For the mechanical engineers, this is the heading. From this, you have these branches. Okay. Into the engineering sector. A mechanical engineering who expects a job in engineering sector. A mechanical engineer who expects a job in a non-engineering sector. I would like to go from the top, but our topic is so narrow down to here. Please understand, our topic of discussion is only over here, but it should not be the case. I want to give you this complete presentation from the start so that you can get it more clearly. Right? So please look at this. Then and there you can share your messages, sir. I always look into the mobile phone. If you really feel comfortable to text me, I'll be very happy seeing the chat box. Right? So please let me know your messages. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Not clear, sir. Any random messages you feel from your side, please text it here. Right? So I'm just finally looking at the mobile phone if there is any messages going to come up. So this is all about the engineering jobs for a mechanical engineering. There I have subdivided into a state level. I'm just continuing with our HOD's discussion. Both the ways. State level, I'm talking more about the Tamil Nadu side. Okay, it can differ for other state students again here. So state level and central level you can see. Guys, state level engineering jobs in TNPSC you do have it. Nowadays, they not come under the name of combined engineering service. Okay, they are not calling it as a combined engineering service exam. Rather, the exam is called as Assistant Director for Factories and Safety. Okay, guys, this is a very high profile job in Tamil Nadu government, Tamil Nadu state itself. The government of Tamil Nadu is offering such a kind of a posting for you guys. TNPSC, engineering job I'm talking about. Please see, look at here. In that, you have like what's the state TRB, what the profile I have got, the teacher recruitment board, the lecturer or the professor in the government college. Maybe after your BTech, you can become a lecturer in your polytechnic colleges, or after completing your MTech, you can become a professor, assistant professor in the engineering colleges. So both the ways it is possible, TRB. Then you have something as TNED, which you are very familiar about, the Engineering Electricity Board. The Metro Rail Corporations in the Chennai, your motor vehicle inspector are noteworthy of the jobs that are available in the state level for engineering students in mechanical. And similarly, coming into the central, this is where our focus is more going to be. But please look at this. This I will be this for this presentation, for this exact flowchart is what we are going into deeper. Right. So I will be just telling you these are the names, then I will get into it properly. IES, Indian Engineering Service, nowadays it is called as Engineering Service Exams, ESE, PSUs, Public Sector Units, ISRO, NLC and SSC. Sir, why you have named ISRO and NLC separately, grouping it away from PSUs? I have a reason and justification for that. Please look at it. Okay. Then, Metro Rail Corporations, again, this can be for other states. Okay, central level. Delhi Metro Rail Corporation, we can call it as. SSC stands for your Staff Selection Commission, where you have an engineering jobs over there too. Right, guys? Coming back to this, the non-engineering jobs. So state level and central level, again, you can split up. TNPSC, you have group 1, where you have, the deputy collector post and all, and the group 2, you have group 2A and group 4 examinations, right, for even VAO, right? So then you have, in the group 2, you have the deputy and the revenue inspectors, all these inspectors category comes in. Okay, then you have the RRB, Regional Rural Bank. Okay, Regional Rural Bank. Then you have the Tamil Nadu Uniform Service Recruitment Board. This is for the police department, SI post, and forest service in Tamil Nadu government itself. Okay. Then you have the central government jobs in the non-engineering. You have the very, the high-profile job UPSC, right, where you can become an IAS officer, IRS officer, IPS officers, right? Then your staff selection committee might ask me, sir, here an engineering one you are presenting it, sir, here it is presented. Sir, please look at this. Yes, service commission can have a non-engineering jobs at the same time engineering jobs also. Okay, and similarly over here, staff selection commission, you have NDA, the defense, and you have the AFCAT. This is what I have cleared, my students. So this is up to the top one which your priority. Your priority is one among them. Then you have these 3 banks. Guys, even here in IBPS, Institute of Banking Personnel Selection, your Reserve Bank of India, State Bank of India. There you have opportunities in specialist officers, probationary officers, or clerical cadre. Here you are more connected with your department specific jobs. Okay. So because of your engineering graduate, you will get a job as a specialist officer. And Indian Forest Service. And even in insurance, you have the jobs, in LICs and others. So that is a very important point. I hope this is clear to all of you so far. Can I have a message from all of you guys? Is it clear? Such a wide opportunities is there for a mechanical engineering students here. It's not very specifically, we are narrowing it down so far, but from here we will narrow it down. Thank you so much guys for the reply. So now we will move on to the next one. Thanks Krishna, Manoj, Sam, Balamurugan, Rangarajan. Definitely Rangarajan sir. So when I say, after presenting this, you can get more kind of information about that after my session probably about this, right? Sir, your questions will be definitely answered, Ramkumar sir. Can I write NLC and ISRO with great preparation? I will come back to that. This is the one. This is the one. So guys, please look at this. This is the right kind of a message for us right now. For your information, Mohammed, all these are available for you after your BE, sir. Right, Mohammed? Is it fine, Vivek, Mohammed, for you? Sir, whatever I have listed here is all the eligible exams for a mechanical engineer. Mechanical engineers are eligible for all these examinations. Only difference is about the vacancies. It will change. Thank you, Surya Prakash, the fire. Thank you. Ilangovan, it's still possible to see the presentation. Even I'm looking into that. So coming back to this, guys, this is where your question will be answered, even Ramkumar's question. Guys, please look at this. There are some keywords noted here. CG. And what is it? List of PSUs for mechanical through GATE. Guys, very, very important. Please listen. Through GATE. I told GATE is the one platform to write the PSU for a PSU job. And there is another concept called as non-GATE. Okay. So GATE is nothing but an exam. A non-exam, GATE exam. Here we can have a non-GATE exam. Sir, how come GATE exam and non-GATE exam still connects me with the PSUs? First of all, please understand what is meant by a PSU. Okay, that is very important here. What is meant by a PSU? The company's stake. Okay, the company's hold. Okay, the share is owned majorly by the government. Okay, let me say as typical example for you guys here. Tamil Nadu Paper Limited, TNPL. I hope you guys could have heard about this term. Yes? Thank you, Vipin. Yes. Okay. This is a state-owned company. There is a difference. See, this is a basic difference. Understanding about a PSU. State-owned company is different from a PSU, public sector unit. You know why? A state-owned company, if we say so, like a TNPL, this is more within the Tamil Nadu government. No share is there for the entire central government we are talking about. See, this is the government of India. I'm making it very clear. The company share is owned majorly by the government of India, the total central government. Then you say it as a PSU. But something that is owned only by one state and that government itself, the state government, then it is not a PSU. So for an example, rightly asked by Mr. Ramkumar, NLC. You call it as Neyveli Lignite Corporation. Okay, you call it as IOCL, Indian Oil Corporation Limited. Please understand, my dear students, IOCL is a public sector because the IOCL is available in each and every state. So when one company, IOCL, is having a power distributed between many states together, we call it as a public sector. And the company share will be also majorly owned by the government of India. Right? This is where, lightly said by Vipin Roy, you have the Maharatna companies, Navaratna companies, and Miniratna companies. Guys, so simple. Your salary will change accordingly in these. Okay, these Maharatna companies can even have direct, investment in other countries. They can do all kinds of transactions without any more discussion with the government. But whereas Mini Ratna or Navaratna doesn't have a power like Maharatna, that's all. It is all with the powers what Maharatna companies are too. So all these are nothing but the PSUs. This is just making a clarity for all of you. More than talking about the list of PSUs, first of all, let us understand what are PSUs. What is PSU? Does it make sense for all of you? Does it give you a good idea about what is PSU now? So a company that is owned, having a share that is majorly from the government of India, then we say it is a PSU, and that PSU company means it should be more than in one state. Okay, then we say it is a PSU, not in only one state and it is owned by a government of India. That is not possible. It should be more than in one state. So it is shared among the territories, different state territories. Okay, so that is very important. So I think I have given you some good clarity about what are PSUs. Now, these are the companies. I will be lighting it some more here. The PSUs, you have understood now. I am listing the PSUs on two ways. Getting into the PSUs through GATE exams, getting into the PSU through non-GATE exams. Sir, public sector units, sir, Jagan Shankar. Public sector units. Thank you, Pavendan, for that. So, Baba Atomic Research Center, I said something as CG. This is a central government job. This is a central government job. Okay. BARC is a central government. Defense Research and Development Organization. DRDO is again a central government job. Guys, in both the cases, you will be designated as scientist. Okay, junior scientist is how you start your profile in these two categories alone. But look at this, all other terms. You have Hindustan Petroleum Corporation, IOCL, NPCIL, NTPC. Guys, most people really long to be part of the NTPCs generally. And your ONGCs. You know what the salary is they offer? They offer 14.5 lakhs per annum. These companies after your GATE exams. Please understand. You have your power grid corporations, electronic corporations of India Limited. You have your Delhi Metro Rail corporations, Bharat Electronics Limited, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. MTNL is nothing but the subsidiaries one of BSNL. Okay, your BSNL comes into this. DMRC, Delhi Metro Rail Corporation, and rightly said by our HODs are Indian Railways. Okay, and see the posting that you will get after you clear the GATE exam. There will be an interview from the respective companies. So this is how the companies are listed. So I'm just taking you slowly. We have to make a checklist here. My students should have got a thorough understanding on what are PSUs. This is done. So then they should know how to get into a PSU through GATE and non-GATE. That we need to understand. But prior to that, we have made a clarity about what are the offers for a mechanical engineering student in the government sector, both on engineering and non-engineering I have listed. That is also cleared by me. So let us complete it in a proper way. Group them and we will complete it. So we have got some list of PSUs that are taking a student into the company through GATE exam. Now, for Ram Kumar's question, something called as non-GATE PSUs. Let me highlight only these. Then I will get into how to prepare for the exams accordingly. Sir, I will get back to you on that, sir. Santosh. Non-GATE PSUs. Coal India Limited, Vizag Steel, Indian Space Research Organization, Neyveli Lignite Corporations, Railway Recruitment Board. Okay, this is where your RRB Chennai, RRB Delhi, RRB Hyderabad, all this comes into picture. Okay, so non-GATE PSUs. See, Coal India Limited has conducted 2 exams in 2017 and 2020. This is the latest one where my students are going to get into the jobs after our preparation through Unacademy happened. We as educators been teaching them over there. And Vizag Steel. Okay, these are PSUs. Okay, you talk about the Visakhapatnam, right? The Vizag Steel, RINL in short form we call it as. Your ISRO. This is where sir said dream job for many. Dream job for many ISRO. Because you will be designated as a scientist here. That is why I'm writing it specifically. Whereas for CIL, RINL, your Neyveli Lignite Corporation, this is the first time Neyveli Lignite Corporation has separated themselves from the GATE exams and they are conducting their own examination. This was about to get completed because of this COVID. The examination is getting postponed. Guys, the offer is so beautiful, like 1,13,000 per month is the salary. Okay, with all the perks and stuff. And you know what? This is a separate exam from GATE. So students who secured at All India ranks and want to become an IITian or become into a PSUs of other companies, they have to write a separate exam here. So they will never try it, or even they try it, that is different option. So you have a very good option of getting into NLCs and railway recruitment boards. Okay, railway recruitment boards. That's what I'm coming here, ma'am. Varalakshmi, ma'am. These are non-GATE exams, ma'am. So whatever list I have listed here as non-GATE exams mean they conduct, these PSUs conduct their own examinations. Is that clear to you? Is that clear to you, ma'am? So guys, for some of the questions which is not connected directly to this immediate point, I'm not texting anything. Rather, okay, I'm not giving a word, Santosh or for Sandeep or others. Okay, I will give it to you at the end. Because if I go into those points, then I will be completely deviating from my current PPT. That's why. So anything related to this PPT, you guys can give your thoughts. No, Ram Prakash sir, this is not the case. Vizag Steel exam is supposed to happen and it is happening for the recent years exclusively independently, I would say. That is not part of GATE anymore. Okay, these are the exams that is not conducted by GATE. Please understand. That is why I separately wrote it as non-GATE PSUs. Right? Sir, anything specific, very generic, I say that is an exam conducted by their own bodies. So coming now to the very important point. Sir, it may be GATE or non-GATE, sir. Anyway, I want to get into PSUs. That is my objective, sir. What should I do? If you ask me, I will tell you guys, the syllabus remains same. You might be asking me a question. If you say syllabus is same, then why they have GATE and non-GATE exams separately? Means Coal India Limited will conduct their own exams separately. Vizag Steel conducted separately, NLC conducted separately, ISRO conducted separately, RRB conducted separately. Okay. Definitely, Saravanan sir, I will do it. Exactly, Tamil Selvan, I'm coming into your point. Company's own exam. Exactly, non-GATE PSUs means they conduct their own examinations. The syllabus remains same, everyone. Tamil Selvan, is it clear? Mohammed, thanks for the support. Ram Prakash sir, we do have an independent job I'm talking about here, sir. Sir, yes, I'm talking about the same here, Vipin. Designations varies. I'm talking only about the offers, what the companies are giving you, right? Coming back here, the syllabus remains same here, but the exam pattern changes. Exam pattern of GATE is different from exam pattern of these exams. See, Coal India Limited has two papers. One paper, the core technical for 100 marks, all 1 marks. Another paper, second paper will be all non-technical. General awareness, 25 marks. General aptitude, 25 marks. And your verbal ability, 25 marks. Like that, you will be having the patterns available. So these are the two papers. Vizag Steel has one paper in which you have all the list. Ram Prakash sir, I think you need to, I will be sharing some kind of the PPT for you or the PDF, where recently the offer from Vizag Steel is directly for the management trainee post. They can conduct it in their own way, right? So minimum CGPA, like, 55 to 60 is what PSUs generally ask you for. Okay, 60 to 65 generally, not more than that. You having an average of 7 CGPA is very much satisfied, I would say, Santosh. So coming back to this, ISRO has their own examinations. Naval Lignite Corporation, this is the upcoming examination. So where I wish to tell you that, guys, if next year is where you are eligible. I will tell you some important information. 80 marks plus 40 marks. 80 marks for your core paper, all the technical paper, whatever the syllabus is there for GATE. And 40 marks for your general awareness, verbal ability, your general aptitude, and logical reasoning. These are all comes into picture for the 40 marks. So totally 120 marks, what you are going to score is going to be very crucial. So what is understanding? Here also is a general aptitude. Here also I'm bringing in general aptitude, logical reasoning, And more importantly, your engineering mathematics is planned all the way. In all the exams core paper, you have engineering mathematics. Okay, what it means, your engineering mathematics and general aptitude, if you focus it rightly from this year, being in the third year or final year or second year, please focus on these papers along with your core papers. Your total marks will be higher. Please understand, if you are not good in these 40 marks, okay, any of these 40 marks, but you are very good in 80 marks, you are going to secure 70 plus, but you are not going to score your 10 mark even. This happened for many of my students. Please understand. Okay, they haven't done. So that is why they started to be enrolling with us and preparing for general aptitude and all the things. Okay, so this 40 marks, from there if he scores 30, his total score would have become 100. Or even if he score here 65 instead of 70, or even 55 plus 30 over here, his score would be 85. See, instead of 70 exclusively from core paper, but no mark from the general aptitude, he is scoring only 70, but core he scored only 55, but here he scored 30, which took him to 85 marks, right? Which took him to 85 marks. So 55 plus 30 means a lot, then 70 plus 0. So it's very important we have to focus this area. This is a learning. So what is that I want to convey here is, guys, exam pattern changes, and if you are focusing for any kind of a non-gate PSUs, even in your gate exam, you have this engineering mathematics, your general aptitude to play a critical role in your overall score. Okay, so it is very, very, very important. I think I have given you some insight about how the exams will be now. So gate or non-gate exams to get into your PSUs is all about the exam pattern just changes. And the very important point is getting into gate, getting through a gate is still more advisable because you are trying it in your final year itself, being in the college. Whereas all the non-gate PSUs, you are eligible to write the examinations only after completing degree. Generally. Only after completing degree. This is where the difference comes in, Tamil Selvan sir. Is it clear for all of you? Definitely, Ram Kumar. Definitely. Sir, for some exams, like in the non-gate PSUs, I would tell you the CGPA quite varies. Some will say 655, some will say 60, some will say 65. Not more than that, but the minimum will be. Sir, you have very good options in preparing for engineering mathematics. We are there. I am there. Myself, Satyamurthy. There are a lot of other educators there in Unacademy. We are going to discuss it in English, or you can even discuss with us. I will give you all these kinds of support at the last. So, why can't we get the common syllabus? Rightly asked by Arjun. I think there's a right time to share the group link for you guys. So, probably the WhatsApp group link will be shared with you all. Just give me a second. 1 second for all your answers. I think I can give you the clarity. Just give a second. I'm on my mobile phone for a minute. So guys, for your questions on where you get the common syllabus, what kind of a support is there for a mechanical engineering, if I prepare for a non-gate PSUs, the links are shared for you. I think Mr. Krishna sir will be giving me this support in sharing this link probably. Sir,
yes, no issues, sir. You can go ahead.
Thank you, sir. And I have just shared it over there in another name as Anand. So that is the link. Don't do it right now, guys. Be on the platform. Finally, you can get into the links rather, right? This is for Rangarajan, Arjun Reddy, or Ram Kumar, or Santosh, all of you guys. Okay, Vipin? So you can have a discussion later about this. Sir, Raja Kumar, I will give you all kind of support. So through that we can do it. But now we will talk about generally. Something more interesting. You got a clarity about how and why I should go with the gate exam, because in the final itself you can test, I can get into or not. And the very beautiful point is a student who prepares very dedicatedly for at least 1 year, but you should prepare for 2 years, right? From your second to third or third to final year. If you prepare for 2 years, guys, I would say that is third complete year and fourth year completely. The third year completion and fourth year. That 2 years if you prepare, you will definitely score more than 70. Guys, I'm not joking here. There is not a motivation talk here happening. Okay, I'm talking about the logical stuff. So I'm a faculty who made my students score 72 in my own preparation. With my guidance, the students have scored 72. And this year, that's all India rank going to come up. Okay, so if you secure a good score in GATE, even if not you're getting into a PSUs, you have options in getting into an IITs, and still you will get a job that will give you 10 plus lakhs per annum salary. But only difference is you will have some kind of a different job nature. There will be some kind of a pressure. But if you are longing to become an, design engineer in General Motors for a 10 lakh salary, you are getting into an IIT. I'll tell you a small story, just a 2 minutes. There was one student who failed in almost 15 papers, having an arrear. He told his parents that he got a job. He never told them that he had so much of arrears. He moved on to Chennai. He was there with his friends who are working in a company. This fellow who planned to prepare for writing the arrear exams cleared them at one shot. And looking at his interest in preparing, the student friends offered him the application of GATE. He wrote the GATE exam and he got into IIT Delhi with a 65 score. Please understand, it is not about you have an arrear or not. If you decide at this moment you want to become a part of PSUs, it is there. Okay, you want to become a part of IITs. This is where you want to show to the world who you are. This is the time. So people having arrear don't care about it. People having a good score, just focus about it. That's all. For all people, it's very simple. You put into the thought, I want to become a so-and-so officer or not. You will be definitely getting into that position, sir. Don't look at the back, okay, what you have come through. Look from forward, what you have before you. So you are going to get into them. So then what he did after getting into IIT Delhi, he completed his master's in design. He was part of the General Motors with a package of 8.5 lakhs initially. Immediately within a month, here he was given a promotion for like 10 lakhs per annum salary. So what is the difference? Your Miniratna companies offers between 5.5 to 8 lakhs per annum, and your Navaratna offers between 8 to 12, and your Maharatna companies offers more than 12 lakhs per annum. So you are there within that, even if you score a GATE score of less than 40, or I mean greater than 40 but less than 60, you will get into an IIT, still get a good job. Sir, ultimately, you did everything of your side for GATE exams. Finally, after completing your engineering, you have opportunities to write your non-GATE with the same flow. Even you get into any core companies, okay, you will get an opportunity to write this non-GATE, and you are the students who are going to secure it, because you will say what, after getting into the jobs of a private sector, you will say, sir, okay, sir, more work pressure, sir, I don't have time to prepare. But do it from the third year. Do it in the final year. You will get a core company, best core company. And very importantly, your knowledge is still there with you. The touch will be there for you. And we are there for you in the online to discuss. And there are wonderful educators like Krishna Kumar and HODs will be always supporting you to even come up if there is any kinds of doubts you have in preparing for non-GATE. But you should come up with that initial step. I want to get into a PSUs. Then after completing your engineering, that same touch that you have for GATE syllabus, the same syllabus for non-GATE, only the exam pattern changes. You can act accordingly, because I have 20 years of question papers for all kinds of examinations, which is aging for 20 years. ISRO 20 years question paper with answer key, yes. Test series, yes. All these are available. For Vizag, yes. For NLC, this is the first time. For Konica Limited, yes. All the possible questions, categories are there. That is why I asked you to join the group and get all your doubts get clarified. So non-GATE, you can do it after your final year. So you don't have to tell your parents, Ma, I need so much of time. I can do this. Right? Yes, sir. There is a... No. It is not a YouTube channel. There is a YouTube channel, but there is something different. I will tell you guys finally. So are you guys clear with it so far? Just give me some time. Everyone clear? Venkatesh, I will get back to you on this specification course. Specification courses in the sense, guys, so far is it clear how you guys have to get into a PSUs and how the PSUs are like a GATE oriented and non-GATE oriented, and what is PSUs? Everything we have listed. Guys, if you want to know further about one more thing, this is how I will define, sir. BSc is like an engineering service exam that is completely different, sir. The GATE exam, now getting into the next level, you got to know that exams that you are eligible to write, all the state level and central level, and GATE and non-GATE, that is, engineering and non-engineering, and here engineering and non-engineering we discussed. And in that engineering, in both the cases, we have got some idea. Now, we came to know about GATE and non-GATE exams for getting into PSUs. There is something called as ESC. Sir, what does it offer? The basic difference is, if you get into a job profile through GATE exam, you will be only given a position called as junior engineer kind of things, positions, okay? But if you get through an ESC, engineering service exam, this is typically equal ranking like what an IAS officer gets. That is why you are going to be at the top. Okay, you will be there in the cabinet meeting along with the prime ministers. Please understand as you move across. So these ESE people who get the job through ESE exam will be commanding the GATE exam people. Please understand. So what is their profile would be? Please understand. Definitely, Varalakshmi, that you can get any PSU's internships also. Few PSUs do offer them. Okay, so this is what it is. So GATE is a one-day match, 100 marks, stage 1, 2. That is, stage 1 is prepare and score that 100 marks, stage 2 is interview. Whereas here, you'll have three steps, 3 stages of exams, preliminaries, mains, and interviews. So this is the stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. Stage 1 will be all multiple choice question exams. Stage 2 will be descriptive type in this ESE exams. Okay, third is the interview. So here you have to score for 1300 marks, here for 100 marks. So ESE is like you have to prepare it for one complete year. If exams happens by January, the next exam will happen by only August. You have some time. Then you will be called for an interview. So it's like a one complete year for you to get into an ESE. So people, there are like only very less vacancies available. But in GATE, you have 18 to 20 PSUs available. In the 18 to 20 PSUs, you can get into at least a 5 seats. Means there is more and more options for you. Okay, and then you have non-gates also. So it's more better to prepare for a non-gate and gate exams than a ESE. But this is up to you guys. But I am here to just give you a similar point. Yes, sir. But it is a separate exam again, Vibhan. One day match is always easy, right? Exactly. It's a separate exam, Vibhan. That is why it's ESE separately. Like further details about ESE, I told you, in a nutshell what kind of a designation you will be put into and what about the marks. See, all this I will be sharing with you after that. I wish to see you all in the group and we can have this discussion every day. This is why, if we are having a time constraint, that is why I plan to have this session after that also, guys. Sir, you can do it in Coursera, sir, Venkatesh. You can even do machine learning. You can wonder why do a machine learning from a mechanical engineering, but that is possible. Okay, there are Udemy, there are your options like in Skillshare. You have an options to do that. I will list to you guys. Please join in the WhatsApp group now. I will let you know about these. No, you have wide varieties of papers in the Milongo. Okay, even you have to write ethics paper here. Sir, descriptive, sir. Please understand. This is descriptive. Okay, please don't mind about the handwriting here. Why not, Ram Kumar? All the discussions will happen in our group. There are complete support will be given by us. Okay. So far, is it clear? Guys, if I'm skipping any of your questions, it means this is possible to be discussed in the WhatsApp group. Srinivasan, when you say it's like the community based, I will tell you only one simple point, sir, with an attitude. I will tell you to see Srinivasan with such attitude. You may be from any community, right from the segregation what government has said. We may be from any caste, okay? But please understand, out of the 100 seats that company is offering, the PSU is offering, how many seats do you want, Srinivasan? It's just one seat for you, na? For that one seat, you just prepare. If they say 200 marks, you prepare for 200 marks, sir. So simple, sir. That is the attitude you have to carry here, sir. Right? That is what you have to carry here, sir. And this year, this is going to be IIT Bombay, right? Who is going to conduct the examination. Guys, that was a nice question from Tamil Selvan. You asked me, what is really the age over here? Sir, there is, it is more specifically with the companies here. You can write exam at any year. You're 35, 40, there is, you can write the exam. But what is the objective? You want to get into a job, then accordingly the company gives you different age restrictions. Right, Tamil Selvan, sir? It depends on the company's interest. They will say 32 is the age, they will say 35 is the age, like that. Right. So That is the information I want to say here. Guys, out of this conversation, I am going to take you to next another presentation slowly. So far, is it like, sir, overburdened, sir, more of information given, or you feel like, sir, super, sir, everything crystal clear. I got my clarity now. How do you feel about the session so far? Do you guys get some clarity about this content, what we planned here?
Yes.
Yes. Right? Okay. So guys, this is the next point I wish to tell you. You have to prepare. Guys, this is where you might say, sir, self-preparation or with the guidance. That is up to you. But as an educator, I would say guidance without which engineering is not possible. Same way your preparation is not possible sometimes. Then and there. Sir, you don't talk about, sir, self-preparation means I will do it for free myself. If it's guidance, I have to pay. Please understand, I'm not talking about the payment and stuff here. You do somewhere. Okay, with small guidance at least. That initial guidance is very much important, my dear students. Okay, your mock interview, mock stuff, everything is part of your paying and getting the guidance sometimes. So that is different. I'm not talking about you paying it to me. Very frankly, I'm not talking about that stuff. You are going to discuss with me very freely in the WhatsApp group, get almost all the clarity. But while preparing, it's different. Okay, you can do it from any kind of an institution, but I'll come back to that. See, you need to have a clarity of the concept, memory and speed, analytical speed, and perseverance, they are saying. All these four are required for a ESE exam aspirant. But these three are very important for your GATE. And that too, only these two. These two guys. These two is very important for GATE exams. All the four is expected for ESE exams because you are not going to write any descriptive type answers here. Okay, descriptive type answers here. But this is memory and speed and analytical speed is very important for your GATE exams. Okay, this is how I would classify. So you can see, am I very good in theory? Can I give that perseverance? Perseverance means what? You have to give that every time, even if you fall, you have to come back and give that hard work. Means you are getting low in your confidence. You have to come up again. The perseverance should be there. And clarity of concepts, definitely yes. Otherwise, you are not able to write the descriptive answers. Okay, let me give a simple example to all of you. Sir, my friends. No. Definitely no, Benial. It won't directly, sir. And Ramkumar, can you tell me about the coaching centers for GATE? My friend told me to take many tests serious. Why not Elongo one? Being very frank here, I will give you the complete guidance. Very frank. I will also from my end very honestly. That's why I'm saying be there in the WhatsApp group. Okay, and you can even text me individually and you can do it. There you can get my number. And you have another educator, Mr. Satyamurthy, over there to give guidance on that. Descriptive answer means, sir, like what you write in the semester exams, Gautam. Theory. Sir, I will definitely share it for you. This is the link for you, Sudarshan. So coming back to this, did you guys get the clarity how to prepare? This is also applicable for non-GATE. So students, our focus was all about what are the career opportunities available and how to prepare. Now going into the next pages, this is the final takeaway which we need to understand. But before that, what you need to do, please discuss this. No, please listen here, everybody. No more typing for some 5 minutes at least. Please look at this. You write these questions to yourself and see. You complete this, even write it on a paper of sheet for all the questions and share it in the WhatsApp group. Individually, I will be helping all of you guys. When I say this, I mean it a lot. Myself and Satyamurthy sir, there are two people to support you on this. Okay, what do you need to do? What you need to do is first discuss very clearly. I say clearly whether you want to get into an engineering job, that is an engineering or a non-engineering government job. Students, at this situation, getting into a government job is essential. Okay, and in that you prefer whether in engineering or non-engineering. If you prepare engineering, if you are going for a state level or central level, so preparing for GATE will give you all-round experience to get clear in all kind of state level examination. That's all. If you are preparing for non-engineering exams, you can take it like bank exam separately, your SSC exam separately, your defense exams like NDA, AFCAT separately, and your UPSC exam separately. So you can easily group it. Why? You have to focus on one exam, take it for next 1 year, prepare it, you are going to get it. Just like in Aravind Swamy says in Thaniyorum movie. ஒரே விஷயத்தை அந்த ஒரு விஷயத்தை மட்டும் தெளிவா எடுத்துக்கிட்டு அதை மட்டுமே நோக்கி செயல்பட்டா போதும். Not giving the exact dialogue like what he is saying, but please understand. Okay, you have to just focus on one. Automatically you will get it. Okay, that is a very important line. So no more text I say. So just give me some more time. So this is what you need to do. If you picked up as engineering, then we are going to discuss further. So how to prepare? Sir, you can prepare freely, sir, for free. You can prepare with any guidance. Like this, there are opportunities. Okay, sir, how, sir? How is it possible? Sir, freely in the sense, using YouTube, using NPTEL, okay, any YouTube channels. Okay, even here Unacademy is available. Your other academies are available, but NPTEL. Okay, YouTube is available, NPTEL is available, any other free wares are available for you to prepare, applications are available for you to prepare. Whereas when it comes to the guidance, you can go for coaching institutes. Okay, you can go for a coaching institute. So guys, please understand and write these questions and see what you want. Okay, if you want coaching institute during this COVID, how you can do. If it is non-COVID, what you could have done. Right now, this is what the situation is. You can go for any online examinations, practice providers, anyone. Like the guys, being from Unacademy, I would honestly tell, தமிழ் தான் தம்பி, நீங்க எப்ப வேணாலும் எங்க வேணாலும் வந்து கொஸ்டின்ஸ் கேட்கலாம். வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப் இருக்கு, எங்கேயும் ஓடி ஒளிய முடியாது என்னால, because you can keep me watching. Okay, and Unacademy, the best platform, guys, because they have like 1,000 crores of funding invested for all the students, user friendly. More than what you are seeing right now, you have a different platform. I will guide you through that. Just give me a second after this session. Okay, after this minute. So coaching institute is the one possible option. Otherwise, mock test series, sir. I want to prepare freely, sir, but then I will go for a mock test series, sir, by paying it with some guidance, sir. Then it is possible. Okay, these are the two important things that you need to add up here to boost your marks. Sir, in GATE, sir, we can have an individual session. Tomorrow also we can have an individual session, specifically for how to prepare for GATE alone. I have a strategy. So how to prepare is where you need to pick up the strategy. That strategy is like prepare OPD, 1-page document. Okay, it's just short notes. Prepare shortcuts and tricks. Then you have to come up with mock test. These three plays an important role. Mock test. Okay, but please listen. I will give you some important ideas. So I said freely and somewhere the guidance, right? Guys, a smallest example to remember is shortcuts. I am a very much specialized in manufacturing papers. Students, just look at this. I will give you the answer directly. This was a GATE 2020 question. Students who prepared under me scored the 19 marks from manufacturing itself directly. And one among the question was austenite from material science paper. Austenite has dash structure. It is BCC or FCC or simple cubic or HCP. Like that, the options were there. You know what? How I make my students to learn? Shortcuts. This is where the guidance is very important. You know why? Sir, I taught my students not only the microstructures with the crystal structure, unit lattice and stuff, but I draw a diagram like a face and I will draw the structure of austenite, which is gamma, in the center of the face. What do you call it now? Where is gamma now? It is at the center of face. So this is a shortcut to remember. It is an FCC structure, face-centered cubic. Does it make sense? What about your cubic structure, tetragonal structure, orthorhombic structure, hexagonal structure? There I have a shortcut. Cute, our mother. You know what is this? Cute is nothing but cubic, tetragonal, orthorhombic, monoclinic, triclinic, hexagonal. So these are the 7 crystal structures. So these are the shortcuts one has to remember. Like this for every subject. Mr. Satyamurthy, myself, other educators, Suresh Kumar, Bhubalakrishnan, all have such kind of a plan. We all are the educators who are working with the ADC educators and AS Academy educators. Okay, so how to prepare? You can choose. You can choose between them. And what are the possible ways to prepare? This is where I said, guys, very narrowing down to the content. Online course is the only option right now. You can even prepare with me on Zoom. You can prepare with Krishna Kumar sir on Zoom. You can prepare with our other fellow faculties on Zoom or Google Meet on any way. But The platform should be user friendly, right? Online way is a very important possibility, the possible ways to learn over here. And you know what? You have free classes, my dear students. You don't always think there are paid classes. For you guys, I'm saying free classes are available. Free classes. So free classes is what you can watch it even for one complete year, no restrictions in Unacademy. And you have paid classes also. And guys, this is a special information I want to tell you at the later part. I request the students, one of you people to remind me at the end, what is the special offer, sir, for St. Joseph students? I will tell it at the last. But online courses, if you pick that up, then you are going to have all the mock tests, all the notes, and all the guidance from India's top educators, from your Masters Academy, your Mary C, and the ACE Academy. All these people are working now with Unacademy rather. Okay, people from Hyderabad, they are not having any connection with their own ACE Academy office because it is of COVID. So they have come to Unacademy and they're preparing, saying, sir, the same educators are available here. I can learn from Hindi. I can learn from any educators that I want. Look at it, guys. You are from two different sections of third year. Okay, third year A and third year B are available. One faculty coming to your class, okay, for one subject, you feeling like this faculty S2 is what I'm really planning to look into. Okay, from a student from A section. But you feel you only provided a faculty from this name. Okay, you cannot watch from him, which means you have a restriction. There is no selection of faculties happening. But in Unacademy, it's not the case. You can select because there will be 10 educators teaching you one subject, another 10 educators teaching you another subject. You can choose between the educators and you can prepare under them live classes. This is how it will be. The educator will be showing his face. Your messages will come here. All what he is teaching is available. Finally, you can download it and you can prepare with mock tests, 10 mock tests. All this completely available. So in this case, how Masters Academy will support the students? I'm bringing in a concept called as Master Start. But before that, I want to take you through the next screen here. Just give me a second. Guys, is the page visible for all of you? Ram Kumar, yes, sir. I was not looking into the text so far, but yes, it is all free for you. Interactions will be there. Let me show you the screen. Are you guys able to see my screen so far? Okay, let me give you the opportunity, show you the opportunity here. Guys, look at this. Just give me a second. Be patiently waiting over there. Just look at this. I think the website that I'm going to move into is quite visible for you, I think. Guys, this is what the platform is, and this is my profile here. Please look at this. Take live mock test, watch daily live classes. I mean live classes. Just look at this, guys. Once again, this is the Unacademy platform. I'll give you all kinds of links where I will be teaching. Okay, this is my profile here. Okay, this is my profile here. And we have Satyamurthy sir and other educators going to teach you completely in English. Look at this. Okay, special classes. All these classes are free. If you just go through this, what will be the case? If everybody just give me a minute and look at this for a 1 minute. Okay. This is a recorded one, which means when I taught it live, it gets recorded also. People don't want to complain that, sir, I cannot watch the class always live. So you can watch it in the live. No?
Namaskaram, Shubh. Good evening, all. Very nice to have you on my class, my dear students. Then people don't share itself for I, which is the only one left out.
Can you see here? I just muted that audio there. This is how the conversations will happen over here. You have Vinay Kumar, all these people texting, and I'll be visible there. You can see me writing it over here. And you know what? Coming back, you can see view PDF. Okay, you can have download PDF. Options available, which means you can download it and you can watch it later. Okay, I think the annotation is missing over here. View PDF with annotation. When I make it with annotation, my dear guys, please look at this. I know you guys are giving me that time to show all these stuff to make you guys understand it. Whatever I have written, whatever I have uploaded there during the session, everything will get recorded and it will be available as a PDF for you. Guys, these are free classes. If you want to come into your paid classes also and you can watch it, live interactions will be there. Someone asked me, sir, people won't interact. Please understand, this platform is different from a YouTube channel. Okay, I am slowly opening the PDF here. It responds pretty much slow. So, see here. This is not the page. I'll come back to that. This is coming here. It's getting populated. It takes some time for me. So, whatever you want to learn is available. You know what? Let it open. Let it take some time in opening it. Look at this, guys. These are the current course that is happening here. Let me zoom it. I'm not sure whether you are able to see it there. You can see now Spark Gate 2021 Mechanical Engineering. Guys, myself over here, you can see this is the face of mine. Okay. And this one is Mr. V. Satyamurthy. We are teaching across India for all departments for chemical, mechanical, civil, EEE, GATE and GATE, general aptitude and engineering mathematics. We are the India's top educators teaching everyone in Unacademy for them. Sir, if you go through this, what is that you are going to get here? Please look at this. I'm not here to promote Unacademy alone. I'm just going to give you a guidance, that's all. You can choose it. That is up to you guys. But just look at it. All informations are very important. Fine, sir. So please look at this. These are the classes that was completed. So today we have a class here. Like this, you can see whichever class you want to see. This is the class that was completed on June 10th. If you want to go and watch it, you can do it. And what about today's class? July 4, July 6, and July 4 is today's class, right? You can see my class will be there today. Doubt clearing session. It is only available at 8:30 p.m. today. And tomorrow and day after tomorrow, as we progress, you can see classes coming up. So this is the very important point that happens here. But guys, some information I will be only sharing it in WhatsApp. If you are really interested, you can join there and ask any kinds of questions. So it's so simple. You can study under any educator. You can even browse and see any educators that you are looking for. You can type in the subject and you can learn freely. So I will be supporting you all from that and you can get into that. Other things, I will not give more clarification. Like that, you have options to learn from NPTEL. You can even learn from YouTube, which are more known to you. Just to understand this platform, I'm telling it here, guys. So coming back to this, looking at the PDF, I mean the PPT, that is our discussion so far. Is it clear so far for all of you guys? Are you able to see my screen now? I think I have to stop it and again show you here. Okay. Coming back to this. Okay, how Masters Academy will support the students here? Whatever you guys are having a question, what kind of a questions, how we will going to support you? I'm not here only to teach you only engineering side. What about non-engineering? I was an IBPS person. No, I was clearing this IBS. I was an IOBN. I cleared AFCAD. Those trainings I can give you all guidance for my end. Okay. Engineering side, non-engineering side, the master's talk is going to happen, sir. Sir, everyone please subscribe to the YouTube channel of Masters Academy, which I will be sharing it in the group. There, the master's talk is going to happen. You know what? Right from the group 1, no, the deputy collectors to the revenue inspectors to the tahsildars, okay, to the VAO officers and TRB cleared people, not only me, other than me, and people who got into GATE exam, you know, got into ISRO, got into IOCL, got into DRDO. All these people are going to be coming on live in the YouTube channel of us. We will be interviewing them with all your questions. So please be connected. Okay, so that you can clearly get an idea. Should I get into a group exams or should I get into engineering exams or not? So all this will be happening. You can even show it to your brothers and sisters, elder or younger, who need some guidance. Okay, who may be even 50 ages, to make them understand and show it to the people. Okay, guys, very simple. Like the movie, Sudu Kavam, what Vijay Sethupathi says. In the 5 விதிகளை follow பண்ணா kidnapping ஒரு அற்புதமான தொழில் அந்த மாதிரி. If you guys really follow us, if in the mari vidigal, what we have with certain rules, if you follow them, it may be gate, it may be non-gate, it may be your any kind of engineering or non-engineering exams. My dear students, you will clear it. For that, what is the prerequisite is you should have the proper vision and clarity in your mind that you want to do it. What you think you will become. Ultimate dialogue of everyone. You see it in WhatsApp status. If you put into practice of in your life, you are going to achieve it greater, right? So these are available for you. So this is the Masters Academy, and this will be discussed with you. So guys, you don't want to pick me here. Rather, you can get into the link and join that, and I will be sharing you all kinds of support. So you do that. This is the upcoming Master Start going to happen completely for free. This is for guidance. Who wants to know more about the preparation of a deputy collector? Sir, you prepared as an engineer or not? Did you prepare as a non-engineer? Okay. How did you prepare? How many months it took? Where you prepared? What was the way you prepared? Every question for a deputy collector from a group 2, UPSC aspirant who became a group 2 winner. All this will be discussed. If you put your goal high, you are going to achieve it. As simple as that. Okay. So I have given you good clarity. Any other important information? As I said, something very special for St. Joseph's will be discussed in WhatsApp group. It's not going to be in the live session right now because I don't want it to be like a promotional stuff. I want my students to get the clarity on the subject and their plan for the getting into PSUs. So I think I have delivered these points right now. So share the class links. Definitely, sir, that will be done in the WhatsApp group, sir. Ram Kumar. So everyone, did you get the point, sir? What is meant by PSU? What are the offers that is available for a mechanical engineer? And how to get into a PSU through GATE and non-GATE and ESCs, and how a GATE exams will be, what kind of a subject you have to prepare. So the takeaway, I want to come now, that is the final one of this. Guys, please understand, if you are preparing for a GATE or engineering-oriented examinations, mathematics and general aptitude are key in getting the scores high. Then analytical skills, theoretical knowledge, general science and general knowledge. See here, I'm grouping it again. These 3 for GATE, all 5 for ESCs. So GATE and non-GATE, and also your state level engineering exams, TNEB, this is the same. NLC, that is coming under this. Your TRB, this is the same. And your SSC exams, engineering oriented, it is the same. But all these 5 is more suited for your ESC exams. In a nutshell, I'm saying it. Clear? Right? Sir, that will be discussed in the WhatsApp, sir, Ilango, as I said. So guys, this is from my end. You can have your questions here, or I wish to ask Krishna Kumar sir how we can proceed here. Shall we conclude and have the discussions of your questions in the WhatsApp?
Yes, yeah, that should be better, sir. So the students who are interested can have a chat with you on WhatsApp. That would be great.
Okay, sir. So
thank you, sir. Thank you. It was really a good session. I think students would have gotten good clarity on preparation for public sectors. Actually, thank you on behalf of Department of Mechanical Engineering, and I would like to thank you and Satyamurthy for making this all happen. So I request our Ashwin Kannan, Mr. Ashwin Kannan, Assistant Professor, to have a few words on this.
Okay. On behalf of St. Joseph Institute of Technology, I extend a really hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Vivek Anandan, who spared time from his busiest schedule to grace the occasion. So today we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely be going to encourage us in our students' preparation to public sectors. So thank you, sir.
thank you, sir.
Really thank Mr. Satyamurthy, who is friend of mine and friend of Mr. Krishna Kumar, for arranging more interactive speaker to this webinar. Thank you, Satyamurthy.
My pleasure, sir. And I even thank Satyamurthy in this case, sir. I'm really happy to give me this opportunity through him. I'm really happy for that. So thank you, sir. And I really sincerely from my heart thank the St. Joseph Group of Institution and the beloved HOD and Krishna sir and yourself, Sir Ashwin sir, for giving this opportunity. I hope this was a wonderful session to all of you students. So this is from my end, sir. So like any further queries you have, you can discuss with me on WhatsApp where the link has been shared. So thank you, sir. Thank you so much for all the kindness. So just let me know if there is any further support request. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Finally, I would like to thank our budding rock stars that make this event joyful with their impressive performance by asking their queries in chat box. So your days of hard work will evident in your act. Thank you all for your active participation. So this is all from webinar side. So on Department of Mechanical Engineering, there is a announcement for our students, St. Joseph students. We have our various social media pages like in Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. In YouTube, we have a separate channel for our department. So in that YouTube channel, you will see the students' achievements, such as videos of our students' iron boat, and then drone, and then tractor. So various students' achievements, and then testimonials of your alumni. So please subscribe our YouTube channel, and then click the bell button for the further updates. And then also like our pages in Facebook, LinkedIn, and then Instagram, so that you can see what the students are doing. So what your alumni are done. So what are the updates? Even this webinar, this recorded session will be uploaded in our YouTube channel. So please subscribe our channels. So that link will be posted in a chat box. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Vivekanandan, sir. Thank you, Satyamurthy. Have a nice day. Bye.